Hey, it's John again. Back to my garden restoration. I went ahead and finished up a lot of the trimming that I was doing, as you can see here. I went and trimmed up with weed eater, and all this. You can see these old rows here that used to be what I used to plant. You see this fencing along here, which this is where I would put like cantaloupes. I'd grow cantaloupes up there. I would then put bags, these little mesh bags. You can buy them on eBay. They're real cheap. Oh God, you can buy them probably a couple hundred for $10, $12. So what I would do is, as they would grow up here on the vine, then I'd tie them off once the melon would start getting big enough. I'd go ahead and tie it off, and that way when it gets a couple pounds, they wouldn't fall off. I would do this all along here, and as you can also see down here, I also have drip line, which I used to do. I don't know. These are so old now. I'm not even sure. They're probably weathered away. There are probably holes in them, but I'm gonna have to test those out when I get to that point, which we're still a ways off. I'm going to go ahead and finish up. As you can see here, I got these cinder blocks, which, these are a great idea to do. And I don't know where I saw them. I think I saw them at a nursery one time. And, I got 2 of them right now. They're enough to grow, probably 6 or 8 pepper plants. Probably at least 4 tomato plants. If that's what you're gonna do, you grow greens. That's when we use it for greens for this early winter. Beans, all sorts of things you can do with them. But like I said, you can make a nice little bed with 10 of these. I think they're a couple bucks a piece at Home Depot. So you're looking about $20. And the great thing about them is you can see these. I'm gonna have to re-level them. I'm gonna have to get them, spaced up closer together. But the thing about them that's great about them, I think I got my idea because I saw some nursery I was at, and they actually have them on a parking lot, and so they're deep enough to go ahead. It's the depth of them. It's enough you can grow plants, and since they have in the space in between, even though it's a tiny little space in between each block, it's enough that the water will seep out, so you're not going to waterlog them. And if they're on the dirt, you're not going to have that problem anyway. So my plan is to, as you can see, I got 2 of them, 2 of these little, I call them pods, and I'm going to redo those drastically, and then I'm going to build a 3rd. So my deal is to redo the fencing. As you can see, the fencing all the way around. It keeps out the rabbits and the skunks and not the squirrels, but a lot of those other critters. Hopefully, if I have any roaming hogs in the area, wild hogs, it might keep those out. Doesn't really keep snakes out. I've found that out. But my plan is to go ahead and put these in. I got so much work to even get to that point about clearing all this out. And then once I put them in, put compost in there, other dirt and things, I will go ahead and then start putting my drip line back in there. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to dig down there under there, go up between the blocks, go across there, maybe 2 rows of the drip line, going all the way across. So going all the way across 2 of them. And then, like I said, I'll keep going back down underneath each one, going back up. So therefore, it continues without wasting a lot of the water. I'm thinking about also getting decomposed granite, putting in between there. In theory, it should look good. Will it? I don't know. But that's my goal. And I think tomorrow I'm going to get out here and I'm going to start working on probably getting these little pods, as I call them, get more leveled out. it back together. Then I'll start clearing out the ground more, leveling the ground in between the rows, and then we'll go ahead and start working on the drip line and at least get one row of those pods and maybe work on that, get some decomposed granite. That's a few weeks worth of work, because I still work full-time. Planning on retiring next year from the government, but I'm, in the meantime, still got full-time job and couple kids. Almost an empty nester, but not quite. So I guess for today, I'm signing off, and I'll see you next time. I'm out of here. Bye.